Why aren't you two in school? I'm running for mayor. I can't have truants running around the house.
They gave us the day off to volunteer at a homeless shelter.
I smell a photo op. Ooh, but I don't like to smell the homeless.
When were you planning on telling us that you're engaged to a woman?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
I was going to tell you, but it just never came up.
Because you've been avoiding us.
Can you blame me? How did I know that you wouldn't shun me?
Oh, come off it. Half of our friends are gay.
And you are so not gay. This whole thing is a political ploy, and I'm thinking of helping my community by calling up the Sun and telling them that myself.
Human sexuality is very complex, very layered.
Yeah, I'm dialing.
Okay, I'm not gay. What's the big deal?
Hello? You're getting married to someone who is.
For a good cause.
Your election.
Right. And once I am elected mayor, I am going to usher in an era of justice and equality for all of Landview's citizens. Now, don't you want that?
Of course we do, but that
Then get on board. Otherwise, it's not going to look real.
But it isn't real.
Well, if it were real, then it wouldn't matter whether you were on board or not.
Dorian, I get that you want to win, but is this really the way?
She's got a point. Vicky's got another dead body on her hands. We may not need this lesbian wedding to clinch.
Oh, yes, we do. If Dorian backs out now, she'll look like a quitter and a liar. And Vicky will win. Is that what you want?
Watch what you say about my family now, if you'll excuse us.
Mrs. Banks, can Landview trust you not to use the mayor's office to influence the case against your son-in-law?
My son is innocent.
The LPD has identified him as a person of interest in 2 murders. The people deserve Mrs. Banks' word that she'll allow a proper investigation, unlike her predecessor.
Darling, it's okay. Shh. It's all right. It's okay. The people of this town deserve a mayor who will uphold the law and stand by her family. I believe in this country we are still considered innocent until proven guilty. I will not denounce my son-in-law. He hasn't even been charged with anything. Let's go together.
Some campaign manager I turned out to be. I can't even handle one reporter.
Oh, sweetheart, you're not a campaign manager. Now you're a father worried about his son. Let's just go.
Natalie, I'm not going to discuss a case with a suspect's wife, even if it's you.
So Jared is a suspect. Do you think that he's guilty?
Natalie, come on, keep in mind, John is on our side.
So then prove it. Stop wasting time trying to pin this on Jared and find out who's framing him.
Would you excuse us for just a minute?
It's a good idea.
Well, that was intense.
She's scared. She doesn't like to be scared.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No.
I could join the search, man the tip line.
Fish, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I don't understand.
You can't be on the premises.
I said I promised myself I wasn't gonna fly off the handle with John, and so much for that.
Honey, he doesn't want Jared to be guilty any more than we do.
I know, and I know that getting mad at John is not going to bring Jared home any faster. I know that.
That's right. Honey, we are going to get to the bottom of this. I'm sorry. Turn this thing off.
No, Dad, it's Nora. You should take it.
Well, I can call her back.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna go get myself together. Go.
Hello, honey.
Oh, God, I'm glad to hear your voice.
It's good to hear yours, too. How was the flight?
Long, bumpy, literally and figuratively.
Oh, Matthew took it hard, huh?
Oh, no, he loved being shanghaied in a private jet. Oh, he hates me, Clint.
Nora, he doesn't hate you. He's angry, but he's going to get over that.
I hope you're right.
Are you sure you don't need me?
I always need you. And I'll figure out some way to do without you for a while.
Well, not for too long, I hope. Nora, I love you.
I love you, too. Hey!
How do you call America from here?
You don't. Not until I can trust you.
You seriously want to talk trust? Fine. If I can't call out, there's plenty I could say here. And maybe I'll start with Kevin.
Man, I gotta tell you, seeing Matthew in that wheelchair, I just don't know how you can stand it.
Sometimes I can't.
Well, I'll talk to him if you want me to.
I can use all the help I can get right now, Kev. But I gotta give you a heads up. Matthew doesn't pull any punches these days.
Well, Duke was the same way. I mean, we were at each other right up until I lost him. I just don't want to see you and Matthew end up the same way.
Neither do I.
And, what exactly are you going to say to Kevin?
Well, I'm just guessing that, Kevin might not be so thrilled about helping out you and Dad if he finds out what you and Dad have been up to behind Uncle Clint's back.
If you're gonna threaten me, Matthew, have the guts to put your cards on the table.
Fine. Take me home, or I'll tell Kevin that you've been cheating on his dad with mine.
Amelia, I can assure you I do not intend to lose to Vicky Banks.
That's right. There's a first time for everything.
However, I intend to go through with our wedding, even though my daughter and grandniece have their reservations.
Oh, I'm sure they do. It's been a whirlwind courtship.
Save it. Dorian already admitted that the whole wedding is a stunt.
I'm still pleased to meet you. I'm Amelia Bennett.
And you're here to recruit us.
Not exactly. But I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and I'd be happy to answer them after I speak to Dorian about an urgent wedding-related issue.
Oh, we haven't hit a snag, have we?
Oh, just the opposite. Nick and I were thinking we could make our wedding the most talked-about event Landview has ever seen.
Not just talked about, but impossible to ignore. Yeah, because an African-American lesbian marrying a formerly straight, white, female mayoral candidate may somehow just slip under the radar.
Sure, it would get noticed locally. But if we do this thing right, we could get national coverage.
Maybe even achieve the reform we're aiming for.
What's your plan? History's biggest gay wedding cake?
Close. History's biggest gay wedding.
Yeah, because what gay wedding could possibly top license?
Everybody's.
I'm not quite following you.
Amelia and Dorian will be the central couple. But we want to open the ceremony up to anyone who wants to get married at all.
We'll invite Landview's entire gay and lesbian community to stand up with us and take the plunge in one big mass wedding.
Who's gonna do that?
I was kind of hoping you would. I guess what I'm asking is, you want to get hitched?
Wait, are you ordering me to leave?
Didn't the PBA rep contact you?
About what? Am I being fired?
It won't come to that, but it's been decided you need some time off.
Is this because I'm gay?
Oh. Yes. The department received a civilian complaint from Elijah Clark on behalf of Ross Rayburn saying you used excessive force on his client.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not. And until this is sorted out, you can put on administrative leave.
Let me ask you something, Matthew. Where did you get the idea that it's okay to hurt people when you don't get what you want?
From you and Dad.
No. We're trying to save our child's life. You're being spiteful. There's a difference. Okay, if you want to tell Kevin, tell Kevin. You're still going to that school. And all you'll end up doing is hurting Clint and Kevin. So, you want to tell him? You go right ahead.
Hey, it's a beautiful day. I'm from London anyway. I'd love to show you guys around.
Actually, Matthew has something that he'd like to tell you first.